got started here, actually, at this Capital City Rio.
Oh, okay. Like brand new investor, just starting out when you're.
Yeah. Huh? Yeah, I mean, I own my own home. I've owned my own home throughout my,
Which
whole
means
life.
you're an investor, so you understand you bought a settlement.
Yeah, but I had never bought, the real estate I've ever owned has been my principal residence.
Got it.
And then I have a friend who, a young guy much younger than myself, who was left the Navy recently, became a realtor, and we just got to talking, and he was excited about real estate investing. And that discussion just kind of reawakened, kind of that spirit in me. Because when I was much younger, I was reading books and going to seminars and interested, when I was in my 20s and just recently out of school and started my working career, I was interested in doing real estate investing, but I never did. The kids and career and all that just came along. And so here I am now in my late 50s, I'm 59 now. And about a year ago, probably the winter, February, March timeframe in 2014, I got talking with my friend Ryan, and he just, I don't know, just something connected. I was like, yeah, that's something I've meant to do all this time, and now's the time to do it. So he invited me to this meeting, and you had at the time, the first meeting I came to, I think was maybe May or June last year, probably May last year. And you had, the focus was on rehabilitation, road house rehabilitation going on in Baltimore.
Mm-hmm.
There were a couple builders here that happened to be the guests who I met up with, and I ended up starting to do business with them.
Fantastic. So what fascinates me is I oftentimes hear, oh, I can't do real estate investing, I'm too old. Or I'm too old for this, or I'm too young for this. At 59, you said, this is something I've never done, and you still jumped into it. And I applaud you for that. I think that's extraordinary. And are the kids still at home, or are they grown?
My oldest is 26. I have three boys, 26, 23, I think, and 24-ish, and 26, 23, 20.
Okay. So halfway grown.
Yeah, so the youngest is 20. He is at home trying to figure out what he wants to do with his life.
Okay. It's typical between
I've got one. The middle one is launched. The other two are kind of driven.
So are you still employed?
Yeah, I am a full-time IT professional. So another strong, powerful motivation for me to do this was to develop some passive income to supplement my W-2 income, so I can kind of start to hope someday, it's like hopefully soon start to step down from that grind and have a retirement.
So what was amazing to me about Jeff is I remember all this, and you weren't able to attend the full day Saturday event.
Right.
Or no, you attended that, but you couldn't be on the bus for this.
Yeah, okay, so I came to my first meeting. That weekend was, I think it was a Saturday thing, and then on Sunday there was a bus
Yeah, it was a
tour.
2-day event,
Right,
and
so
plus you had the bus tour.
I came to the Saturday one, and just soaked up a bunch of information. I could not come Sunday. But I called Peter Ian, the builder that you had. So after that, and I just made arrangements independently to open the room.
So he wasn't able to attend the live on-site event that we had, but he still took massive action. Again, this is what it takes. He didn't sit around on the sidelines. And next thing I know, you had acquired, what, 4?
I have 5 now.
But at the time it was 4.
Well,
for
I bought.
3.
So I closed my first one in July of last year, and it was about every 3 months since then.
So,
But the most recent one was, I just did one about a week ago.
can we give it up? I mean, the goods getting even better. So 5 properties.
Yeah.
They're all turnkey with residents in them.
They're all leased now.
They're all leased.
Right.
And you, just give me the breakdown on one of them. You acquired one for, what was the sales price of one of your homes?
They vary between 75 and 120.
75 to 100,000 turnkey, leased. And the rent is what?
It varies between 1,200 and 1950.
$1,200 and $1,950 a month. If you were getting $1,950 a month on a $75,000 acquisition,
Well, no, that's 120. Okay, so
still,
proportionally, the 1950 one was kind of a jackpot. That
okay,
was
but still, let's say $1,200 a month for a $75,000 acquisition, okay? Is that a good deal or is that a bad deal? Okay, it's the rate of return. Now, where are these properties located? Anybody here from Baltimore? Okay, absolutely love Baltimore. My husband and I have a 25,000 square foot apartment building in Baltimore, and Baltimore is one of my greatest assets. But I was not raised in Baltimore. I didn't know a lot about Baltimore. And people said, you're crazy, you're gonna get shot. I can't believe you're going up there. What's wrong with you? You don't know what you're doing. It's block by block. I didn't know the market, but I was determined I was gonna go learn the market. And it is a city. It's no different than any other city. But the unique thing about Baltimore is that it is emerging, and it has the highest funding on the entire East Coast for Section 8 housing. So as a landlord, as a property owner, when you have residents that are locked in and stay with you for years and years and years on housing choice voucher programs, your rent, my cash flow is deposited automatically on the first day of every month. I don't even have to go collect it. Guaranteed.